Hello, in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to do this super easy chunky beanie using Lion Brand Wool Ease number 6 in the color Thaw. I'll also be using a 6.5 crochet hook. Go ahead and start out with your slip knot and chain 27. Now that you have your chain, go ahead and flip it over so that you're looking at the back bumps of the chain. You'll be working in the second bump from the hook, and it will leave your total stitch count for 26. So starting out with your half double crochets, yarn over, insert your hook into that second bump, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all three. Okay, yarn over, insert your hook into that next bump, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all three. Go ahead and continue making half double crochets across until you reach a total of 20 half double crochets. Once you've finished your last half double crochet, you should have 6 bumps remaining. And you're going to want to work single crochets into each of those 6 bumps. So go ahead and insert your hook into that next bump, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both of those loops. Insert into the next bump, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both of those. And you will continue that until you reach the end of your row. Once you're done with your 6th single crochet, go ahead and turn your work. You're going to go ahead and start your row out with 6 slip stitches, and we're going to be working them into the back loop of the stitch. So go ahead and insert your hook into the back loop of the first stitch, yarn over, pull a loop through, and pull that loop through the first one. And again into the next stitch in the back loop, pull up a loop, and pull that loop through the first one. And those are your slip stitches. Go ahead and finish 6 slip stitches. Once you finish with your slip stitches, you're going to go ahead and finish the row out with half double crochets in the back loop only. So go ahead and insert in the back loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Go ahead and continue that until you've reached the end of your row. Since you are in your half double crochet row, you're going to go ahead and chain 1 and then turn your work. Okay, go ahead and repeat rows 1 and 2 back loop only for the length that you need. Once your project is finished, you should have a tapered in look. Go ahead and flip it over so that both of the short sides are next to each other. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and sew up the side and the top. First, I'm going to go ahead and cut this end off, since I will be working from the bottom up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flip over my project so that the bottom is on my dominant hand side. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and insert my hook into that first stitch of the front, first stitch of the back, create a slip knot, and attach that to my hook. And then I'm going to pull that through, yarn over, and pull a loop through. I'm going to be working in the front loops only of both panels. So insert your hook into that front loop of the front panel, the front loop of the back panel, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull that loop through the first one to create your slip stitch. Insert into the front loop and the front loop of the back panel. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull that loop through the first loop. And you're just going to want to continue this until you reach the very top of your side panel. Once you finish your last slip stitch, go ahead and pull up another loop and leave yourself a long enough tail to sew up the top, and go ahead and cut that off. Go ahead and grab your darning needle and thread your yarn through. And then you're going to go ahead and start sewing up the top. Insert to front to back. And then back to front. And you're going to want to continue this all the way around until you reach the beginning. Once you reach your beginning, you're going to go ahead and pull that tight to cinch in your top of the beanie. Once you pulled that tight, go ahead and make a couple of knots. Okay, now go ahead and trim off the shorter ends if you have them. And then go ahead and use your darning needle. You don't have to do this part, this is just what I did. But I'm going to go ahead and weave in the end a couple of stitches just to make it extra secure. Like I said, you don't have to do this part, you can just cut it off if you would like. Once you trimmed off the top ends, go ahead and weave in the bottom end if you have it. And now you're ready to flip your beanie inside out. And you just created this super easy chunky beanie. I hope you enjoyed this video and your beanie. Thank you for watching. Bye!